Good morning. Buckle up for the best answers to the question you've always been asking yourself, maybe. What is something free from the internet everyone should take advantage of? TheNounProject.com has a wide selection of icons. I use them for presentations. Thanks. I didn't know about this. I'm probably going to use it in the future. Now watch as I bookmark this with all the other tools I'll eventually use in the future but never actually so much as look at after this one time. The kind of website I bookmark and abandon for 10 years, and when I finally need it the link is dead. Project Gutenberg, a library with over 60,000 free ebooks. To add to this, Open Library. Open Library's goal is to list every book, whether in print or out of print, available at a bookstore or a library, scanned or typed in as text. Internet Archive. Internet Archive is a non-profit library of millions of free books, movies, software, music, websites, and more. I bring to you Radio.Garden, my friend. Radio stations from around the globe. Just spin it a bit and click where you want to get a list of radio stations from that country. Great for people who like foreign music, language learners, or people looking to reconnect with something back home. Alternatively, Worldwide Radio is an app for Chrome and Firefox that also has a list of global radio stations if you prefer that. Number of stations is much smaller, though. TurboTaxSuccess.com. It's created by Hassan Minhaj with a list of websites to file free taxes with direct links instead of misleading users to paying. Hassan Minhaj talks about it in his Patriot Act Volume 6 episode Why Doing Taxes is So Hard. Libby is an app you can use to borrow audiobooks and ebooks for free as long as you have a library card, also free. I went from spending around $750 Canadian a year on books/audiobooks to around $100 for the few not available on Libby through my library. I love it. My library prints a running total of how much you have saved by borrowing books on your checkout slip. This is just for hard copies, not ebooks. I've saved a lot more by checking out ebooks, too. The FreeCycle Network, a free-to-sign-up/nonprofit website that helps people give away free stuff that they don't need to people who need it in their local town/neighborhood. Their goal is to promote reuse of goods that would otherwise go into landfills. Things I've gotten from FreeCycle: KitchenAid mixer, needed a $5 gear. 52 inches Toshiba HD TV. A whole donkey grandfather clock, beautiful and perfectly working. Solid wood antique dresser in perfect condition. Early 1900s Edison cylinder phonograph. Pair of mid-1950s dark room timers. Antique binoculars. Dozens of board games, including a first edition Candyland. Wolfram Alpha. They have a lot of cool tools for math, science and even things like nutrition. I owe at least half of my physics degree to Wolfram Alpha. Same but my math minor. Ha ha ha, cheers to that. Audacity, a powerful audio editor, ideal for music and podcasts. Autodesk Fusion 360 CAD/CAM software. Bitwarden open source password management service. Blender, free and open source 3D creation suite. Cakewalk, music production software. Darktable, open source photography workflow application and raw developer. Dashlane cross-platform subscription-based password manager and digital wallet application. DaVinci Resolve co/or correction and nonlinear video editing application. FreeCAD open source general purpose parametric 3D computer-aided design modeler. GIMP, a powerful open source photo and image editing tool. Godot Engine, a 2D and 3D, cross-platform, free and open source game engine released under the Khan Academy. It's free knowledge. This got me through college. And high school. And middle school. Honestly, Nan Academy is the best. Same. Sal rocks. Any students stuck on paywalls to see studies? Here's a way to get around a lot of them. Sci-Hub, removing barriers in the way of science. It's made by the same people that made Library Genesis. If you're a student or are really trying to stay focused at work, there's an app called The Forest. Stay focused. I could be wrong, but it's definitely The Forest. It's a free app that's available as an extension on Google Chrome or the Apple App Store. Basically, you plant a tree, set a time limit, and you can only go on the sites that you've added to the whitelist or your tree will die. It's designed to stop you from always being in social media while you're supposed to be studying or doing something productive. I prefer Stay Focused, immediately blocks your access from any site. Stack Overflow, because I wouldn't be a developer without it. Your answer has been marked as a duplicate. Passive-aggressively closed because, edge case, is something I haven't experienced and am not particularly interested by. I always love the opportunity to be able to talk about archive.org because it is such a wonderful and free resource. It has millions of free downloads for music, movies, books, software, etc. One very popular example is that it is home to a very large catalog of Grateful Dead recordings. There is also the Internet Arcade where you can play a lot of classic games along with the console living room, which is similar. They have access to tons of old PC games too, and you can even play the original Oregon Trail online. There's a lot more in their software section too. It also has the Wayback Machine, which has archived more than 451 billion web pages saved, so you can go back and see how websites were years ago. For example, here's Reddit on July 25, 2005, a month after it was created. EDX. It's completely free online courses, usually 2 to 6 weeks per course, taught by professors from top-notch universities from all over the world: Harvard, MIT, Stanford, Oxford. It's just like taking classes from a university, with assignments, lectures to watch, etc., and the courses are varied and interesting. Another online use people don't think about is libraries. Go to your local library, get a card, and you get a huge selection of books right on your phone, Kindle, laptop, etc. You check out the books online and you get them on your device for 3 weeks usually. The book then deletes itself, but you can check the book back out if need be. It's completely free. My 90s TV. This is more of a novelty website to kill some time, but I think it's pretty cool and you can easily lose yourself for hours with nostalgia. It basically uses YouTube videos to simulate watching TV in 90s, and you can specify what year you want and what categories you want to see when you change channels. There is also a My 80s TV and a My 70s TV, and the dev has said they are considering building one for the 2000s. Steam, when PC games are free to purchase. Better yet, Epic Games has free games that change out weekly. I haven't paid a penny to Epic and I own like 90 games, a lot of which are good quality. Crap, I even get games I already have on Steam, just because. For parents, commonsensemedia.org lays out new movies and apps and other pop culture items and discuss them and the age appropriateness in case the parent is unaware of what something is. There's also classes about how teens and kids can learn to responsibly use the internet. Seems dumb, but I try to plug it any chance I get. I have pretty bad anxiety and PTSD. There is some movie/TV content that I've learned just isn't good for my mental health. I use that site all the time to get a sense of whether a movie or TV show is something I want to spend time watching. Another helpful site is dostidogdi.com, which breaks content down even further. What would have been your answer or question? Leave it in the comments below. Slap that like and subscribe button for more, and check out the link in the video description for even more answers. Peace out, and catch you in the next video.